Hi everyone, it's Brett here from Metropole. So how's the market? It's probably the most common question I get asked at the moment, probably 3 or 4 times a day, and it's such a broad topic. But I'd like to talk about the area that I specialise in, and specifically the Brisbane property market in the investment grade locations between 0 to 10 kilometres from the CBD. I'm not talking about the Gold Coast, the Sunshine Coast, or other outer areas that we don't consider to be investment grade. We're specialists in the inner ring 10 kilometres space, and there's some really positive signs in there at the moment, even though it's quite a difficult market. If we look back over the last 2 or 3 months, prices have remained fairly stagnant, and the reason for that, I believe, is there certainly is less buyers in the market, but by the same token, there's also less sellers and less stock. So there's a bit of an equilibrium at the moment, I think, and that will play out for probably the next couple of months until things start to change a little bit. But I see some real positives on the horizon. I know that might be easy to say, and people may think I'm crazy because there's the huge things that are happening come September in terms of the JobKeeper stopping, job seeker, the bank honeymoons are finishing, where people probably have to get back to paying their mortgages and things like that. So there's certainly a lot of headwinds to come, but I think Brisbane can push through that, mainly because demand is so strong in these inner ring pockets. There's no supply of new land, there's low stock levels, and demand's going to keep rising because, luckily enough, the people that are buying in these areas are generally owner-occupiers who have strong and secure employment. And that's really, really important. It's not going to affect a certain amount of people, and the closer you are to the jobs, the less amount of people that are going to be affected. You've also would have noted that the recent airport runways opened. There's a huge amount of infrastructure, and there's an explosion of jobs, I've heard it described as, in the inner city, 0 to 5 kilometres of Brisbane. With Brisbane Metro, the Queen's Wharf project, there's a huge number of jobs that's coming along, and that's really going to help Brisbane, which it hasn't done before. So there's also going to be stimulus from the government, and they always tend to stimulate the housing industry, which they're starting to do. So I really see a positive light. I think Brisbane's going to defy the critics. I can't see a drop of 10, 20, 30% in those superior locations, definitely outside of that area, but not within those secure locations. So it's really important you understand where you're buying if you're moving forward, and if you are in a secure position to buy, make sure you get your money working hard for you and get into the right locations where you can lower the risks and maximise the returns. Thanks for watching.